At my graduation dinner, my grandma exposed a $144,000 secret. Everyone was laughing until grandma looked at me and said, "I'm so glad the $3,000 I send you every month is helping." I blinked. I never got any money. The whole table went silent. You could hear forks clinking at other tables, but ours, dead quiet. My dad dropped his fork. My mom's hand shook around her wine glass. Then grandma narrowed her eyes. "What do you mean you never got the money?" Mom stammered. "Mother, we can explain." "No, explain it now." Grandma's tone was ice. "I've been sending $3,000 checks to Monica every single month since Aubrey started college. Where is that money?" My head was spinning. $3,000 times 12 months times 4 years equals $144,000. That's when my little sister Savannah, who'd been scrolling on her phone the whole time, looked up and said, "Oh, is that how Mom paid for my BMW?" The silence turned nuclear. "Savannah, shut up!" my mom snapped. But Savannah kept going. "And spring break in Cancun, and the designer bag for Christmas." I sat there in shock. 4 years, 3 jobs, ramen for dinner, sleeping in a moldy basement apartment, while they lived off money that was meant for me. "You stole my money," I said. Dad jumped in. "Sweetheart, it's not what it looks like." I stood up. "No, it looks exactly like you let me wreck my health while you spoiled Savannah with my money." I remembered all the calls I made home, begging for help with rent, books, food, and every time they said, "Money's tight. You need to learn responsibility." Then Grandma said, "How much exactly?" I didn't hesitate. $144,000. Mom started crying. "We were going to pay it back after you graduated." "With what?" I snapped. "You spent it all on Savannah's lifestyle." Savannah finally looked up, blinking. "Wait, so I have to give the car back?" I stared at her. "You're worried about a car bought with stolen money while I've been eating peanut butter sandwiches for dinner?" That's when Uncle Stuart, who hadn't said a word, finally spoke. "Monica, tell me you didn't actually steal from your own daughter," Mom sobbed. "We thought we could replace it before she found out." Grandma stood up. "Replace it? How? By letting her work herself to death?" I remembered the night I passed out at work. My manager drove me to urgent care, couldn't afford an ambulance. I called my parents crying, saying I couldn't keep going. They told me, "Push through it. Success requires sacrifice." While they lived off my money, "I haven't had a real meal in months," I said. "I've worn the same 3 outfits for 2 years." Grandma reached into her purse. "Aubrey, go pack your things. You're coming home with me tonight. I can't just—" "Yes, you can." She wrote a check right there, $20,000, and slid it across the table. "Consider this the first installment of what I owe you." I picked it up, heart pounding. "What about my apartment lease?" "I'll handle it." She turned to my parents. "Consider it a small price to pay for what you've stolen from your daughter." Dad tried one last time. "Aubrey, we're family." I stared at him. Family doesn't steal $144,000 and watch their daughter suffer. As Grandma and I walked out, I heard Savannah behind me. "So, can I still keep the car?" I didn't turn around.